Hello, everybody, and welcome back to D&D Blender presents the Four Abreast Saga, Death of Mortality. I'm your humble DM, Tim. Today we have with us Snorri, Fleur, Jaqueline,
Captain Jaqueline,
and Trix.
Hello.
In the previous session, the group, after solving the arcane octad in the crashed necropolis of Yithrin, met up with a rather friendly demi-lich, who asked them to choose their fate, as it were, attempting to acquire either the Scroll of Tarask Summoning or the Scroll of Comet. But once either of those scrolls were chosen, the other scroll would be activated. Choosing the Scroll of Comet, they heard off in the far distance a roar as the friendly lich teleported them to their next location, the Tomb of Annihilation, or the Tomb of the Nine Gods in Chult. After a little bit of dicking around, they managed to find their way inside, only to find that the dungeon is currently under
reset.
Under reset,
Maintenance?
yes. It's under maintenance, thank you, that is the correct term. Some adventurers have already come through the dungeon and failed in their mission, and so many of the traps have already been set off and have not been reset. They have come here in order to find a small piece of the soulmonger in order to basically get themselves to complete the task, to set up the trap to defeat the entity known as Mortality. And so, with everything that they have been told, the next thing that they need is the one remaining skeleton key that was not found by the adventurers before they were wiped out. And Withers, the janitor, told them that it was on the third floor hanging out with the Beholder. And so that was where the party has descended to, and that is where we find them now as they descend down the spiral staircase and find themselves standing in this corridor, at the far end of which you see two hulking figures standing in alcoves along this long hall facing each other. Armor is bolted to their flesh, and they wear bucket helms and spiked gauntlets. Iron collars around their necks are connected by a spiked chain that stretches across the corridor. Glancing down to the far end, you can see two passageways left and right, and a rather nice curtain in a alcove at the far end. Looking down over the edge, at the bottom of this staircase, as you spiral around, you see a hole in the floor surrounded by four gargoyles looking in, as well as these two other pathways heading north and south. So, that is where you find yourselves. What would you like to do?
I actually had a question. Would I know what a soulmonger looks like?
No, you have not been told what the soulmonger looks like. You've been said you'll know it when you see it.
Oh.
It's a very large container.
We were told there was a giant god baby hooked up to it, or was.
Was, yes.
So.
Oh, that can only end well.
Yeah.
God baby sounds like it must be beautiful.
Mm. Mm. Right.
Which way do you want to go, folks?
I want to check out the gargoyles.
You want to go down?
But the key's on this floor, Captain.
Oh.
I was supposed to go find that first.
I just want to look at them.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to after. We've got to go down there eventually. Aye.
To the Beholder.
Which way?
Boulders.
Which way, my companion?
That's all of us.
No, I was talking about my imaginary.
The
Friend.
thing in the
Oh,
ring.
yes,
The
I thought
bear.
you got possessed
Obulaka.
by Obaluka. That's right. Yes.
Obulaka.
I'm gonna say go back up and out the front door.
Oh, well, I think that's a good idea because I am now very cautious.
So, if your new traveling companion doesn't want to take risks, which of these paths, because we've got to go down all of them, which of the paths is the one that we should go down the last one?
Hey, which one is the least which is the worst one that we should avoid at all costs? Just so I know.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Oh, they're all bad.
Catch a tiger by the toe. I roll a d3. This way. You see it pointing in your head and pointing to this direction.
Alright. Companions. Team, that's in Ubalaka's Ubali's.
Ubalaka.
Ubalaka's.
So just down the bend.
Yeah, she said that that's the one we should avoid. Is it a she or a he?
It is a female voice, yes.
Yes. So, you guys can go along. Me and Ubalaka will just hang out here by the door.
Off you guys go. We'll be fine.
If you could, go be in peril, and we'll wait here for you later. Yeah, sure. All right.
Send me a message when it's all clear.
Okay.
One thing you do find, however, is that looking around you as you're having this conversation, you see some strange purple mold. It's
I was
sort of
about to ask about that.
it's like sort of wibbly wobbling, and occasionally you'll see a bit of the mold sort of roll back, and an eyeball will appear, and it'll just glare at you, and then.
Ubalaka, why is the whole ground staring at us in the purple?
What? It is? Where?
You see?
Okay,
It sees
you're leaving
you.
now. Goodbye. And you feel yourself being pulled up the stairs.
Oh, I'm being pulled.
I'm going to go and find the thing we need to find, because clearly it's going to be up to me.
I'm helping.
Alright, then let's go.
Can I sit on your shoulder? No, actually, I should sit on Chester. Chester will be scared.
Shouldn't I just go grab you then?
You can go grab me if you
I'm gonna
like.
go grab you.
Spin
See
Jay
what I'm
around.
gonna grab you.
Like-
Spin around and go back down
like-
the hallway. But
Yeah, so like you've got like one leg trying to move forward, the other leg isn't. Like you've got one leg
I
on the
just
ground,
feel
the other
like-
leg sort of like trying to go up the stairs.
We're going past, just grab you by the ear, and you're gonna drag you with us.
so is the chain higher than, like at all?
The chain is it's not taut, it is looped. Yeah, it is loose across the corridor. You think if you were careful enough, you could get past it without touching it.
Yeah, well, it's clearly a trap, so let's not do that then, eh?
Yes.
I'll move up.
That way or to the way that Jackie pointed?
No, I'll go this way first.
Okay.
Have I been attuned to Ubalaki? I don't think I have.
No, but you do have one more attunement slot now. So if you've got an item that you want to utilize that requires attunement, you can add that to your. You can just say that it's attuned.
So she'll change my stats around if I can get her. Doesn't she change my stats? She gives me extra stuff.
She gives you an extra attunement slot, and the other stuff is just roleplay things. So there's no stat changes otherwise.
Wasn't it +1 ring of protection? I think that's what.
Oh, that was the item you found in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You found the +1 ring of protection. Yeah. So you want to attune to that, do you?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
Thanks, that's pretty cool. Alright then. Let's go around the
Just give me
chain.
Give me 10 seconds. Let me just fix up.
Can't go under it, can't go
Oh, come
have
on,
to
man.
go through it.
Let's go limbo.
Dun, dun, dun,
You
dun,
know-
dun, dun,
Hello,
dun,
can
dun,
you
dun,
go?
dun, dun. Don't you dare judge my people and my songs. Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Why
dun,
did
dun,
you
dun,
point
dun.
at me?
I don't know.
Sorry, you clearly haven't been around us very long. Yeah,
All right,
not
so if you
judgy.
just click off the winged boots, and then add the ring of protection.
My 2 borrowed d20s just rolled natural 20s.
Well, that's all that's all the nat
That's
20s
it.
you'll have for the
That's
for
it.
the
No,
night.
no more. I wasted my turning.
There you go. It's attuned now. So you've got the winged boots. You don't need to have them attuned because they don't actually provide us a stat boost. They're just a thing that takes up a slot. So.
Resource move.
Alrighty. So you are attempting to limbo under the.
Luckily for me, it's not a huge distance. Drop to the floor and flop like a fish.
Or just do what those kids do. And
Alright, give me a dexterity check.
Oh, that's a bad one for me, but that's an 8 plus not good numbers, probably -1. Let me just double check. Dex, I don't know, +3, so that's 12.
12. Okay, cool. So you dun 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 dun, dun, and then you go, hey, don't you mock me, and your mohawk touches the chain. And the two look out.
Huh?
And the two tomb guardians go bring up well, they don't actually go they go they bring up their fists because they don't have weapons. And prepare to attack you. Roll for initiative, everyone.
I feel like this is a really good point to say I killed a character at this location.
Yeah, I remember that. I was there for that.
a story for another time.
10.
She touched the wire.
Yeah.
I did endeavour not to, but you know.
Yeah. Jacon?
23.
The voice in your head screaming, I told you it was dangerous!
Well, it's not my fault. Trix dragged me here.
Tricks?
19 plus 30 initiative. Yep.
19 plus
13.
13.
So
32?
32.
There's a 30 in
These
there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
17. A much more respectable number for an initiative roll.
17. And the Tomb Guardians.
Nat 20s. Suck it, all of you.
Not exactly a nat 20, but close enough.
3.
They are slow as.
Alright, so. Tricks, you're up first.
Alrighty. Go to that. Loading. Loading. There we go. Gonna get 2 of these things. 'Cause blah.
Disadvantage, yes?
Yes.
You're missing eyeball.
Learning as I go. Right, short bow. I will get the one. Well, random one. You pick.
Yep, alright.
A
One of
3.
those is not a D20.
Oh,
One of these things is not
I
like
like
the
the
other.
other.
One of these things is D12.
shut up. I'll just roll that again. Whacked against the other one. The original one was. Yep. 3, 13.
13 total. The 3 and
3
13.
plus 13, yeah.
Ah, that is a miss. Second attack.
14 plus 13.
That will hit.
I'm very slow. Those are 3 ones.
Yes, 3d6s.
A 4, a 3, a 1 plus 5.
8, 13. Alright. So you hit your first shot goes wide, the second shot hits, and you see the bolt impact this creature and the energy absorbs into it, and then you see the energy shoot across the chain and actually damages the other one as well. It appears what damage you do to one affects the other. Alrighty. Movement?
I will hold an action.
No, did you want to move, is what I'm saying?
Nope.
No, you say, alright, check on.
I will shoot
Thanks.
pew pew.
Steady aim or...
Steady aim,
Yep,
yeah.
cool. So,
At the one that's taking a bit of damage, right? Because we want to.
so, shot, advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I assume I'm going to hit him, so I'm just getting my dice out.
And humble. Man handsome and humble. Bad handsome. More. More.
I'd say what is that? Like 25?
That hits. Roll for damage.
And there's one, but that's
No, it's a
13
advantage,
plus
so it's
4.
fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then your D10, your D6s.
Yeah, I got
All of the d6s.
All of them. You're pretty good.
What is it, 10d6 now?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Something. Oh, didn't even roll that well. Oh, that was a 1.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was a 1.
That was one.
Yeah, that's all my ones. So
I'll put a 6 with it, and there's a 10.
that's a 10.
2 5s, it's 10s.
20.
Yep. And 30.
Yep, 37.
37. Nice. Nice even number. Sorry, 17 plus... Sorry, 13 plus 37 is... Yeah, 50. Yeah. Alrighty. That's your everything. Fleur, you're up.
Remember that Withers asked us not to break anything else? The janitor?
Oh, I forgot about him already.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm reminding people.
You have a good memory.
Try. It's part of being nice.
I don't remember what I am.
Drunk.
Yes.
Well, that explains a lot, then, doesn't it?
I know what I am. Drunk.
I don't know what I am. I'm neutral.
Bitch.
I'm nicer now that I'm more cautious, but more cowardly, so you take what you get.
I'm gonna viciously mock
Oh!
Oh, that's
the
What?
tomb guardian and tell it that it's a terrible statue and it should stop moving.
Okay. Wisdom save of 4.
Wow, right. That's
The DC is now 19.
Yeah, he's going to feel very sad about it, so I was like, oh.
3, 6, 8, 10. 10 damage.
10 psychic.
10
and
psychic.
disadvantage on its next attack.
Yeah.
You shout these things, you hear the words echo around, then you see the armor just...
Be sad.
It's a bit depressed about
Be
that.
sad armor.
Snorri. Oh, do you want to move? Sorry.
I might get Chester to go back to the balustrade,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to zip past the line.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Because I want to see if it's worth us getting past these guys or whether we'll just stay where we are.
Now I'm confused. Are we punching these guys or not?
Yeah, there's punching going on. They're not going to stop punching you.
That's what I figured.
Well, can we outrun them? They seem like they might be very slow.
They are tethered together.
We're also in a tomb. Not many places to run.
Alrighty. So you drop across this area here. You can see... Looks like a very nice looking room to your right, with a crypt at the far end. The lid of that is open. And then to your right you see a room, a small set of stairs moving down, and a pedestal with what looks like something was sitting on it, because there's like dust everywhere except for a small bit in the middle, but there's nothing there at the moment. Yeah, because fuck that guy. Yeah, Leash knows what used to be in there.
Yep.
So I suppose the question that Snorri's yelling is: Are we fighting these guys?
Let me put it this way. As a DM, I'll answer, they're fighting you regardless.
Right.
So,
It's just
If you're
I'm
not-
also aware of the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
let's not smash everything, and it's like
yeah, that's sort of thing.
But I'm drunk.
If you're not fighting them, they still will be. So,
right, yes, because Snorri is very drunk, so
Yeah.
therefore, the question is how drunk is he? Is he angry drunk yet? No, he's not angry drunk
He's
yet.
not going to rage, okay.
He's just annoyed drunk.
He's just low level hangover drunk. So first attack. is a 2, so I'm going to assume that's not going to hit.
No, not with your plus.
That's 16.
No.
Yeah. And that's 27.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
D12 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
That is 10.
10.
That's my 2 attacks.
All right. Movement.
I will slide under the chain, but I'm not going away.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
staying. Yeah. Just back a bit so that they've got to at least step forward to get me.
Mm-hmm. No worries. Okie dokie. That is them. This guy is going to step out. And then this guy is also going to step out. He's going in this direction here. Alright, so he's going to bring up his 2 fists and attempt to punch you, Snorri.
Yep.
Disadvantage.
Wow.
19 is the magic number.
Yeah, that is a 2 plus 7, so no.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a disadvantage attack, and then the second attack is not with disadvantage, which is an 11 total. Hooray for him. Bringing the fists down upon Trix. Wow, these guys suck balls. 13 and 10. Yeah, got Raven with a mouthful of coffee. He's nearly spitting it out all over the table.
Always came out of my nose.
Uh-huh. It's been a while since I've done that to you, but I keep doing it constantly.
You've been doing it for years.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that's it for them. So the very depressed one goes out, and the other one goes out, and just go...
Demoralized.
they're very demoralized.
Oh, we just did this.
They're so tired from their last adventure attack.
Tricks, you're up.
Bloody adventurers.
Can I move and still have my action to attack?
Yes, you will get an opportunity to attack as you move away, however.
It'll be worth it.
Okay. This comes down. Hey!
When it hits.
They never hit on attacks. They always hit on
So
opportunity
it's a 20
attacks.
to 23 to hit you, so that would definitely hit.
Yep.
You take 2d8 bludgeoning damage plus 2d6 piercing damage from their spiked gauntlets. That is 9 bludgeoning damage, and 12 piercing, so 21 damage total.
21 damage, got it.
And where would you like to move?
In front of Chester, please.
Okay, here you go.
And I still have my 2 attacks.
Mhm.
Coolsies. Low. 14 plus 13.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
A 5, a 5, a 1 plus 5.
16.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
A 12 plus 13.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
With the dice tower being there, you can math now.
A 5, a 5, a 3 plus 5.
18.
18. 96. 104.
They take a lot of damage.
Alright.
When one takes damage, they both take damage.
So they actually have a shared hit point pool.
They've got one
Also, I
in
can hit
both.
anyone?
You can hit either one and it will affect them both evenly. Yeah.
But if it kills it outright, I should just go for the...
Well, no, basically when one dies, the other one will.
Oh,
die.
And,
that's
unless you're like in perfect alignment, you can get both together.
If you have a beam shot, yeah,
Okay.
a beam weapon. Jake, come on.
Does that double? No, my brain just went into a weird place there. It's like if they're in a straight line and you shoot through them with a beam weapon.
Yeah, if you hit both of them, it would
double up the
double
damage.
up the damage.
Yeah, right, cool. Yeah.
So can
Or
I
do the same amount
can
of
I
damage.
do it with my
It's not
my
half.
will I get 2 while I'm standing?
No, because you don't have a beamed weapon. You only have a direct energy weapon. So
Alright, I roll steady hands.
okay, go for it.
And I can't miss. Oh, I wasn't gonna miss anyway.
Oh, jeez, no.
Alright. So I definitely hit.
What'd
Yeah.
you
I was an 18.
18, right? Cool. So
Yeah.
30, well, 31, I think actually.
Oh, I think that almost missed.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
many
31.
dice.
That was to hit.
Alright.
Better.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well before, but I. So.
Rack your hands up. That's probably the fastest way.
Any damage is still damage.
That wasn't quite. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I got the exact same. 37 again.
37 again. Nice. Nice. Fleur.
Also, I might
Well, you can't move if you steady aim.
Okay.
And use your bonus action to steady aim. So basically, if you steady aim, you just roll the attack.
just
That's
stay
all
there.
you can do for the turn.
Let's come in and give that fellow a pummel.
Go for it.
Pummel.
Hey-ya!
Yep.
Flanking.
Yep.
That's
Did I catch it? I catched it. I catched it. I flicked a dice under my arm, but I catched it.
Nice work.
It's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Alright.
I like your dice. So with sneak attack,
Yes.
that's... let me double check I have the right amount of sneak attack damage. Sneak attack's 2d6. My unarmed strike is still 1d6, so
it's
3d6 plus 2d10
18, 38.
8. Mm-hmm.
plus 10 on the dice
So 48.
plus that's a 7? Yes. Plus 15
58, 63.
plus 4.
67. Oh, so close. So close from greatness.
I still get another roll.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, you won't need it. So, you walk up, you punch this guy in the back of the head. It falls forward.
I said be still!
The chain tightens, and you see the chain ripple and ricochet as the chain sort of goes. And the armor just shatters off them, and they collapse.
I'm gonna be like, you see, what's her name? Ubi?
Obu.
Obu?
Ubu, Ubi, Uba.
Boobies!
You don't need to be scared with
Deliveroo.
the 4 breasts. Or, oh, not 4. I am not Jackie, am I?
No.
I hate 4 breasts.
No.
No, you don't hate the four of
That
us.
was fucking terrifying. What are you talking about?
Well, you want the terrifying people to be on your side.
No.
I got
Yeah.
you. I got you.
All
It'll be
right.
fine.
Let's just go.
Trust the fairy.
Careful. Send the fairy first.
Oh, I should heal myself.
Sure.
How much d10 damage to roll? 25? Okay.
Yes. Alrighty, we're out of combat.
Alright.
What else do we need to kill before we get to the beautiful baby?
I'm not sure that's the phrase I wanted to hear. So there's a little statue pedestal thingy that way, and then that way there's a sarcophagus that's been opened, and then that way is the spooky curtain. I mean, the pretty curtain. I mean, why
Yeah.
is there a curtain down here? Seems like a terrible place for soft furnishings.
Like, it's a dungeon. You would want something nice and soft. Everything else is hard and grey.
Every time
And
something
moist.
looks nice, it's probably a trap.
It's moist down here, Jacqueline.
Oh, look at the lovely brocade hiding the terrible
Well-
monster.
I do think it might need some disinfectant with that mold everywhere.
And I just
Well,
The fungus looking at us.
shall we go have a look at the empty box?
Let's go
Or
have
do
a
we
look.
want to have a look at the empty stool? Or should we go have a look at the curtain?
Yes.
Or do you want to go a different way?
yes, just yes.
Let's just look at the curtain.
Okay, after you.
No, you first.
Fine, I'll go look at the curtain.
It's like, I do think this place needs to be clean because it's like, even the mold is. It's been so long that even the mold is now sentient. I mean,
The mold has got a personality.
I know.
I call
There's-
it Dave, and pour a little bit of booze on it. He likes to drink too, eh?
The ooze go. As you pour on the mold goes, and Another eye opens up and it glows. And ooh, here we go. You explode.
I'm being polite and giving it a drink.
Well, alcohol's actually a cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
It's cleaning your insides real good.
Well, it says like 98% proof.
Mm-hmm.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Should we be dodging out of the way?
9?
Cool. So you pour
Cool.
you pour the booze onto this thing, and then a green ray of energy goes boom and hits you, and your feet begin to turn to stone. Make another saving throw, please.
No. Wait, can I?
And this is with disadvantage because you are restrained.
Mm.
2. Plus
Ooh.
3 is 5, yeah.
At some stage, can I like cast? Would
All
I
right.
be able to?
So as you all watch from the feet up, you see Snorri pouring the booze, going and turns to stone.
Oh,
I was gonna say, could I cast
Is
lesser
wait, does anyone
resurrection while it's happening?
Lesser restoration
I'm
isn't
not
going to
just
do
gonna
it.
watch him.
cure wounds or healing word?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Turn to stone. He is my crew.
So what were you attempting to do?
I wanted to cast lesser resurrection because that doesn't.
Lesser restoration will not work on.
And you know that
Petrification.
because you've done
It
We've
before.
seen this
Oh.
before.
Well, what about the healing word?
Actually, no,
Healing word
it was Jackie.
Yes.
Jackie.
You can
was-
cast the spell, but it does not work.
Okay. Poor thing. So he's stone now.
He's stone.
Well,
He's stoned.
He's got-
prettiest statue in this dungeon.
Yes. Everything except his mohawk turned to stone.
His mohawk is still like
His mohawk
blowing
is
in the
still
wind.
perfectly up. Yeah.
Petrification proof.
It takes hours to make it look as stylish as this.
I was really hoping not to have to deal with this so soon. All right, Chester, come over here.
What's up? Oh, not again.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll cast Greater Restoration on this silly dwarf.
Okay. And you, yeah, bing.
Ungrateful poltroon!
hey,
What?
I would suggest
What?
strongly not to insult the insentient,
The sentient.
sentient ooze
Moss.
moss because it'll turn you to stone.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. So please do not spill any alcohol.
Spill?
Well, whatever you're doing.
I would suspect that the moss suspected you were trying to clean it.
Yeah.
I don't think it won't be cleaned.
I even named it. It's Dave. Dave the Moss.
Are you happy with Dave, Mr. Moss? Or do you have a different name?
If a moss could give you a middle finger, it's doing it right now.
I don't know why the moss is so unfriendly here.
Have you met
But it
this
couldn't do the
dungeon?
side eye.
No.
It's giving the side eye.
This
yes.
dungeon is designed for killing adventurers.
It's-
This is just another part of it.
It's-
That was like
There's
oozy.
lots of different side eyes.
Well, let's go through the clearly
Hey,
dangerous brocaded fabric and... Oh, yeah, suddenly Russian.
Obulaka.
Ubalaka, can you like please tell me us like if before like of any danger around here because
This whole
It
place
did.
is dangerous. Don't touch anything.
anything?
Anything. That curtain there, don't touch it. That floor, don't touch.
But
Especially that door.
No
Definitely
touching.
don't touch that door.
all right. She said
No touchy.
no touching the curtain.
touch-
I don't know because she's very cautious, but
No touchy.
See those stairs? Definitely don't touch those stairs.
well, we have to go down. We're finding the beholder. Do you know where the beholder is?
No,
The sooner we find the beholder, the sooner we get out of here.
don't care. Just go outside.
We can't. The door shut.
And...
And the
we
world.
clearly wouldn't have this conversation with you because this is happening in your head and you're talking to yourself.
No, you're actually hearing. It's actually taking over J. Collin's mouth. You guys are actually hearing this
Every now and again.
every now and then.
I told you to shut up. No, I didn't. Yes,
yeah,
I did.
Yeah,
I know,
doing the
probably
golem thing.
I'm like crazy now.
Yes, exactly.
You were always crazy.
I was never crazy. That you know Jackie. Jack Howland was
Hey.
the same one.
I think the captain's lost on marbles.
I think the captain gained extra few marbles.
It's too much. Too many
Never had
marbles.
a
Hello,
Hey,
Captain.
marbles, start with.
Everything's normal, and you're okay in the head. What's going on?
You know, I could hear you say what's going on. Who are you talking to? You're saying I'm crazy, I think.
I'm talking to the members of the party who are clearly here, and you're talking to yourself.
Well, I'm right here, and I can hear everything you say.
That's right. You've got 2 captains. It's fine.
Are you paying his...
Right, so
I can
let's
see.
go through the curtain of doom at the end of the hallway, eh?
So what you see on this curtain, now that you are closer to it, is a tapestry. It hangs from the wall. It is embroidered. Embroidery shows a scene of merriment, nobles feasting around a banquet table, roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
Nice.
It's lovely. So therefore, the doom behind it will be extra crispy.
Alright, so what's going on?
Well,
Hello behind the tapestry. Are you the impending doom that's about to kill us all?
This suppressed laughter coming from the other side of the curtain. That's it. It's on.
I wish to cast, because it's free,
Aye.
dancing lights. And I want all the lights in the room.
Okay, so you got 5 balls of light dancing around the room now.
And I want to see if I can kind of move into that
You want them to
area.
go through the curtain?
Yeah, let's go through the curtain.
You grab the curtain, you slide the curtain to the side, and it reveals another curtain.
Really? That's
It
boring.
does.
And another?
Another curtain hangs behind the first, showing the same scene but descending into depravity. Nobles fight with each other, partaking in a carnal encounter on the table, or sprawling on the floor in puddles of vomit.
It reminds me of last Tuesday.
Weren't you with us last Tuesday?
Aye.
What were you doing last Tuesday?
Ooh,
Mind your business. Now, next curtain.
Another curtain. The scene of horror confronts you. Nobles feasting on servants, eating each other alive and setting fire to the hall. The roast boar is alive and laughing on its platter. I would like everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Watch
There we go.
I figured this.
15. It was 16, but I have -1 to mine.
12 plus 3.
15?
25.
I only got 10.
10. Alright, cool. Everyone except for Jay Quellen, it passes, so Jay Quellen, you see this and go, ah! Just runs
Checks out.
screaming out of the room
Yeah.
as you are frightened by looking upon this thing.
It's a dancing ham.
And Obalaka wasn't going to make the save for you.
It's like, fuck this!
clearly the pig is taking this way too far. At this point, eating each other. Ooh, when does that get fun?
Yeah. Or you hear, or you see Jay Quellen start running, and then you hear the voice of Ubalaka, I told you not to go in there!
Chester, can you go make sure Jake Wellen is okay?
Okay.
Thank you. It's scary back here.
So you run basically to the end area here. Give me another check if you could, please.
Oh, pretty well. That would be an 18.
Okay, yeah. You shake that one. It's okay. Okay. You calm down. While everyone else is in here, what do you wish to do?
We want to see what's behind this curtain. I mean, they're already eating each other. What's going to happen next?
Being eaten.
Do we get eaten next? Is that what's next?
The pig does horrible things with the... Anyway, moving on. Alright, let's go.
Alright. You step forward. Where are you leaving?
Well, clearly this is dangerous as hell, and Snorri's, like, confused by the tapestry, so he's going to push on.
Okay.
Because if someone doesn't trip the thing, then...
You pull away the final curtain, and you see before you a large statue of a boar, its mouth agape. You look into its eyes, and they glow, and you make a wisdom saving throw.
And and probably failed dismally. That's a 2.
All right. Some reason.
I'm going with you, by the way. I am on your shoulder, Winchester left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically, Fleur, you don't count as a humanoid, so this doesn't affect you.
I am humanoid-ish.
Pint-sized.
Ish. So, you step in there, and as you do, you are compelled to do nothing but put your head inside the mouth of the boar. And as your head goes in beyond the threat, you go, "Oh, what's going on in here?" And then the mouth goes,
Can I
starts
grab
chewing
him
on
before
you.
it happens?
Look, a penny.
If you take 23 piercing damage as you are being chomped down upon.
Can I resist the chomping? Can I break some teeth? Can I
Uh,
convince the pig
23,
to
yeah?
not
23 chomping damage. The ball is full. Sorry. It says, if the boar's mouth is already full, a charmed creature waits patiently until the mouth is clear. That's great.
Well, Snorri's grumpy as hell now because he's trying to get to the penny.
Yes, you can attempt to punch the shit out of the head, yes.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20? Right, cool. Damage.
13 force damage and 10 magical bludgeoning damage.
It's 23. Yep. So you hit, like, you uppercut it from the side as Snorri's head goes in there, and the blood starts to form around the neck. And as you punch, the stone just cracks, and the jaw falls down on the ground, and you are no longer charmed.
Where's the penny gone? There was a bright shiny penny in there.
I mean, keep looking, but now at least it's not going to try and chop your head off while you're looking.
But the penny?
Keep looking. It can't bite you now.
It's clearly what it made me see was a penny.
No, just made you want to put your head in there.
Yeah, so it was a penny.
You were right about being eaten, though. Let me dab some of that blood around your neck, shall I?
It'll be fine. I'll shake it off.
I mean, by all means shake, but you've got some holes in your skin now.
What you do find, however,
Yeah.
that isn't a penny,
Oh,
you find a bent pair of gold spectacles,
I told you there was something shiny in there.
an eye patch set with a bloodstone, and a platinum hairpin. So if you want to add 150 gold pieces to your inventory, that's what the value is worth.
150.
These
Yeah.
are 3 items lodged in its teeth.
So you got
Previous
your head
previous
chewed
eaten.
for
Previous victims, yeah, exactly. It says if whoever puts their head in there, if they get reduced to 0 hit points, they're decapitated and instantly killed.
I'm not saying that Snorri's a miser, but he's a dwarf.
All right. You were Trix, as you were seeing this, you're like, oh, cool, I get to put my head in there next. And then the fairy punched the shit out of it. It's like, oh.
No decapitation on my watch.
All right. Jaqueline, you make your way back as everyone starts moving their way back through the curtains.
Yes.
You see Snorri covered in blood and
Some of this is mine.
pig drool.
What happened, Snorri?
I find some gold and some muds and some bits and pieces.
And the pig tried to eat him.
Was it worth it, Snorri?
It's gold.
At least we know this way isn't the right way either.
Do you want to go for the empty coffin or the empty pedestal?
Is there anything on the other side of the empty coffin, or is it just a...
Snorri,
Aye.
what do you want to look at? Do you want to explore the empty coffin and see if there's any gold in there?
Oh, yeah, it's a grand idea. Let's go that way.
Yeah.
Do.
All right. You see a 4-columned patio. There are a lot of paintings in here because I did a lot of work finding artwork to get this to look cool. Yeah. All right. So, as you're looking around this room, you see pictures of a froghemoth chasing a giant tentacled frog chasing some other frogs, a giant tentacled frog on a spaceship, a giant tentacled frog eating some adventurers, and then a giant tentacled frog just being awesome, being a giant tentacled frog eating some adventurers.
Is that a froghemoth?
That is a froghemoth. You've seen the statue of it.
Yeah.
This feels familiar.
So,
Kubazan.
Yes. So as you walk in, the voice in your head goes, "Ah, Kubazan, hello.
Is-
This is his tomb."
is Kubazan a nice one?
Does he look? Yeah, he's a giant toothed tentacled monster. So not really.
What if I give him a coin? Will he like me then?
Probably not.
Oh,
A 4-column patio juts out from the far wall, beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in the wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks are scattered about the floor around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks are humanoid bones strewn across the floor as well. To the east of the large carving of the tentacled monster squats on a shrine. Offerings lie on the shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adjoin the adjacent walls. So there's a statue of the Froghemoth here. There's a whole bunch of offerings on here. There's frog masks and bones scattered all over the floor here, and the frescoes, and the sarcophagus is open.
I might give the Froghemoth a coin.
Okay. You drop the coin on there, and nothing happened.
Cool. I mean, I was hoping something would happen, like last time.
That's fair.
Oh,
You've only had good experiences with it.
So, Ubalaki.
Yeah.
What's going on with those masks? Were people wearing those masks before they died, or they sacrificed?
I think it's just part of the ritual for offering.
Do they offer people?
I just offer things, you know.
Is there anything to be found in this room?
Well, it looks like someone's already looted it because the thing's open.
So there's no point in being here?
Alright, well, let's go the other way then.
Well, what about in the coffin? What's in the coffin?
You go up and have a look in the coffin.
Well, my mage hand.
Mage hand?
Course.
Well, you can't see through your mage hand.
You can
And
feel around with
and you can't feel what your mage hand feels.
Can I do just a quick little bit kabaxi?
Mm-hmm.
Tabaxi? We had 2 scrolls of greater restoration with us.
Right.
I want to say that we've used one of those and not Chester's one, so Chester still has
Yep, that's
control
fine.
of that.
Absolutely.
I just haven't.
Is there anything in the yon?
Yeah, so have a look in there. All that's in there are dried bones that look like they would be a very large frog.
Oh, well, it's resting with the ancestors.
Yeah. Good on him.
Should we go on?
We are looking for a beholder, and it's not here.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for a god baby.
Alright, well, off the arm the other win. Yeet.
Alright. So you've got the stairs down this way here, or you've got the 2 ways here. Which way do you want to go?
Down, straight across.
Straight across?
Little stairs.
Alright. You go down the stairs. There is a small pedestal and a passageway to your left.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue.
Yeah, you squeeze into the passageway and make your way down.
That.
As you get to the far end, the walls of this narrow tunnel slope inward as they approach the 10-foot-high ceiling. Patches of mold cling to the walls, floor, and the eastern half of the hall. Cut into the floor at the west end of the corridor is a 3-foot-wide, 4-foot-long rectangular hole with bright light spilling out of it. You can see, standing in the middle of this room, is another one of those tomb guardians holding onto a lever, getting ready to pull it. Doesn't appear to pay you any... Oh, no, I've actually read the wrong description here. Sorry. This room is dark and dusty. A hulking figure wearing a bucket helm stands to the west, with one hand on an iron lever set into the wall. The south wall is sloped with a large rectangular window, 5 feet wide and 7 feet high. The window looks into the hallway through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor, and further down a well-lit room shaped like a cylinder tipped on its side. So as you stand here looking in, you can see this room here. This is the cylinder room, and this is the corridor that I was describing before. So this wall is actually transparent. You can see through it to the other side. You see there is a door here, and there is a door here, and this guy's just holding on to the lever, just looking into the room, waiting. What would you like to do?
When you say cylinder shape, are we talking like the interior of a cement mixer type construction?
Basically, yeah, that's what this room looks like. It's like the inside of a cement mixer. Yes.
So it should tumble whatever's inside.
Correct.
It's a trap.
Yes.
Hey, what will happen, Ublaski, if we pull that lever?
Probably turn that thing on, whatever it is.
What's that thing then?
I don't know, it's a trap.
Pull the lever, Kronk!
Why do we even have that lever?
Let's find out.
Shall we, We're going to attack this one? Don't make me start squeaking this.
Just try pulling the lever and see if he gets grumpy about it.
Ooh,
Or we can just open the door and continue on our way.
Ublaski says it's a trap.
Well, clearly it says
Look, if he's not attacking us, there's no reason to attack him.
Yeah, well, then let's push through the door and find out what's happening.
You open up the door, and there's a spiral staircase leading up and down.
We found a backdoor staircase.
Oh, actually, and written on this door
Yeah.
is maintenance level 3.
Oh, so we're going to level 3?
We found the maintenance shaft.
But we're on level 3. It's not...
Exactly, this is the level 3 maintenance access.
Hey.
Oh, I thought that's where the behemoth was.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, we haven't found the right room yet.
Because we're on the right.
You're on the right
level,
floor. You've
just not in the right
found the
room.
maintenance shaft.
So we can't go through the wall.
Correct.
Well, we can go back to the central staircase and see if there's another way.
Alright, let's do that then.
Yeah.
Ah, can I sabotage the lever? Like, I don't know.
Jam it?
Jam a rock in there so it's... Like, if it turns out we have to come back through the other side of the...
So you just want to put a rock so that it won't move.
Yeah.
All right, give me
Sorry,
a...
Stop for a second.
Yeah.
What if he pulls the lever when the people need to be emptied out? What if the trap is automatic? Test what the lever does first.
Yeah, if we pull the lever and then he gets cranky and then we have to
Then
fight
we
him.
just break him, it's fine. I one punch the other guy.
Sure, right. pull the lever.
So you grab a hold of the lever, you try to move it, he's holding onto it tight, he's not letting it go. So this will be a contested strength check.
I can probably do that. I'm pretty... Well... He's pretty strong for dwarf. But is he Starlanium strong? That's the question. Come on. Where are we at? 22.
24.
Right.
So you're like, he's just one hand on it, just...
I feel like I'm standing on top of the lever, jumping up and down to try.
Yeah. So basically, you've just got this guy, he's holding onto the lever, he's looking into the room, and you're trying to pull on it, and he sort of looks down at you, and then just looks back. He's not even paying attention, he's just holding it.
Alright. Fiend. Let's go.
Alright. So, you head back. Left or right?
Anyone?
Fleur, you notice there is actually a section of this wall where it looks like something was on there, made of... Something was nailed to the wall, but someone's ripped it off. There's like an area where the stone behind it is much nicer than the rest of the wall, and there's like 4 bolt holes in it, so someone's ripped something off the wall there.
Can I fly over to the wall? Is there like etching on the wall from what was on there aside from the bolt holes, or is it just holes?
No, it's just this Yeah, just the empty space where something used to be.
Mm.
Alright, so where to?
I need a giant mirror.
You need a giant mirror.
I have my reasons.
Okay.
My brain went to the basilisk in Harry Potter.
You don't need a giant mirror, you just need a hand mirror.
And mirror. Okay, come on everyone. We're going down this way. Way that Ubalaka said don't go, or you're going this way, the one that no one has talked about yet.
I'll want to go with the one that Ubalaka said is the safest.
Okay.
The way we haven't talked about yet.
So you go around this way here.
Sure, why not?
Head down this way here. Alright. There's a corridor to the left and right. You can see there's some mold there, and a little bit of a bit that goes around here. Looking down there, you see a carving of a bull with just tiny holes where the eyes are. Looking through that, you can see through to the other side, and there's just another corridor that leads around. So it looks like you've got to somehow manage to squeeze through some very tiny pinholes to get to the other side of this.
Tinier than me?
Tinier than you, yes. These are, and this thing is made of copper.
So there's no way that the wall could rotate?
No, not anything you can tell.
Shall we go the other way? Let's go for the path of least resistance.
Let me just read this bit out here to you. Let me give you the full description so that I'm not depriving you of any potential choices you might have made. The Iron Barrier. Ahead of you, you see the face of a snarling minotaur etched into a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. Its eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet, beyond which is a tunnel that continues onward.
I cast mending.
And the eyes seal shut.
What did you think was going to happen?
I had no idea. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Well, now all you can see is the colour of the eyes.
And it's copper.
It's copper.
Untarnished copper. Let's go back the other way, shall we? Unless anyone's brought some metalworking tools to melt copper with.
Copper could probably tear it open.
I have a laser pistol. Yeah.
That would do it.
Do you want to attempt to disintegrate the...
I'm going to stand outside of this room while that laser pistol bounces light everywhere.
Well,
I'm heading the other way.
I have complete faith in you, Jacqueline. Hubazan, on the other hand.
do we want to go in that area?
Nah.
If we can find a way through, happy to have a go.
Alright, I'll give it a go then.
Okay, so you fire your laser into it, and just as predicted, the shot... It hits it, and then because of the weird shape of the metal, the way it's been carved in, it just diffracts the laser, and it just sprays out, and you see it like scattering light all over the room, and it burns markings into the walls.
Alright, I'm just gonna get out of this room.
It's fair play.
Making your way down this way here, you hear the sounds of splashing water. As you round the corner, you see... this is room 31A and B. Alright. You see the curtain of water. There is a clear water that forms a 1 thick foot, 7 foot high, 10 foot wide curtain between, right through the middle of this hallway. In this area here, you actually see a pedestal that once again looked like it contained something. A small alcove for something round about the size of a fist. Across the walls, I'll read this description here. Still puddles of water cover the floor of this 15-foot wide hallway. The walls are slick with moisture and set with murals showing animal-headed humanoids in armor, most of which appear to brandish real weapons hanging on the walls. A 3-foot high crawlway in the east wall is flush with the floor. At the the far end of the hall, rippling transparent curtain of water fills a stone archway. Beyond the curtain, you see another hallway that looks similar to the one in which you currently stand. And there is also a hallway that heads off into darkness and turns right.
Can we see on the other side of the water?
Yes, you can, as it was described. I apologize. Keep going down. So you see another. There we go.
Do you reckon this is some more water of shut the fuck up?
Well, you're currently standing in it, so you're not sure.
Well, not in the flowing part of it.
No.
Possibly.
Shall I go first then, since I'm the annoying one?
Actually, do I need to vocalize to rage?
You just rage, but it only lasts until you. Because I don't think you have persistent rage yet.
No, it's more around to trigger rage. Does it require?
No, you just get angry.
Yeah, because then I can afford to go through it, and if it's like everyone else is like, "Hey, it's finally shut up," right? But it's not like I can't. Yeah, it's not gonna. None of my stuff I require. I don't think the tattoos trigger as a thing, not as a voice. So that's fine. I can fight. I'm not impaired by not being able to talk.
Does anyone have a shield?
No.
Or an
Probably
umbrella?
just- yeah.
Does anyone
Shield
have
or
an
a-
umbrella?
No.
Wide bit of something.
I have none of those things. I have a set of common clothes.
I'll read just quickly because there are tapestries in carvings on the wall. I'll read what you can see here.
Yeah.
There are stork-headed males with hand axes, lizard-headed females with maces, panther-headed males with blowguns, unarmed hawk-headed females, goat-headed males with sickles, and frog-headed females with tridents. And the weapons that they're wielding are actually physical weapons that are actually mounted in the walls.
Huh.
Don't look at me, I'm not helping you with this one.
I'm not asking for your help.
Those unarmed ones, you say?
Sorry?
The unarmed...
Unarmed hawk-headed females.
Are they truly unarmed, or is there like a groove in the wall where a weapon has been removed?
There does appear to be a missing weapon, yes.
Alright.
It was something with a... The groove is a long shaft of some kind, but that's as much as you can discern.
Like a spear shape.
Excuse me.
Can I go? Like, how deep's the water?
Oh, it's, ankle.
It's a waterfall type thing.
Yeah. So the curtain of water is quite thick. You can see to the other side, but it's only ankle deep where you guys are standing.
It's more whether or not if I flap on my belly and try to swim under the. It's like no. I'll just look like an idiot.
Yes.
That's right.
It's water slide. You can slide through it quite coolly. It's like a slip and slide.
I'm sure that won't end badly at all. So Snorri does it.
All right. So Snorri.
Methinks getting a weapon off the wall might actually help us.
Snorri's dives through the water and goes through, and you emerge on the other side. As you do, you look up and you see this massive tsunami wave of water coming back towards you. I need everyone to make a strength saving throw.
Oh shit.
22.
22?
Can I instead of making a strength saving throw, can I try and race the wall to a dry spot?
Sure, I'll allow it. You're quick enough, and you're also at the far end of the hall. So.
Yeah. I would be the farthest away from falling water.
So just give me dexterity then instead of strength. So 22.
I rolled a 3. 15.
What have you got, Jack? Jack
Can I do dexterity instead?
No. You're right up close.
9?
9?
Not strong.
Can I get to the alcove where the thing was?
You want to run to the alcove?
Yes.
No, I'm not going to. I'll say no because again, you guys are pretty well close, so you'll do strength as well.
Strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
14 plus 5.
Cool. All right.
19.
So, where are we here? Reflecting hall. All right.
You'll be fine. You'll just get wet.
So,
Fleur does not want to get wet.
Fleur, you duck off to the side. Chester is going to get... Did you do strength?
I did not do
strength
Chester.
Strength test for Chester.
Chester rolled a 1.
Okay, cool.
This dice rolled 2 20s and then a 3 and a 1. Very even dice. Fair dice.
All right, so everybody...
Chester's going for a swim.
So Snorri and Chester get blown to the... So you go, incoming! It's just, you see this wave, and Snorri gets flushed all the way back to the other end. You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, as does Chester. Jaqueline also takes 15. Trix, you're able to brace yourself strongly enough that you're able to avoid getting knocked out of the way. And Fleur, you see everyone go... get smashed to the side.
That looks wet!
Again!
A dwarf torpedo.
That was fun.
Takes dwarf bombing to a whole new level.
Yeah, and as you watch, the water splashes down this corridor here, splashes this corridor here, and then it just sort of flows away into little tiny cracks that exist in the walls and drains away. So it's not too...
Well, clearly we're not supposed to go this way then, eh?
Should we take the little tunnel?
Alright, let's do that then.
Alrighty. You pick yourselves up.
Jackie wishes to go to the back now that she's cautious.
Jaqueline goes to the rear. Very good. You can hang out with Chester. All right. You make your way into this small tunnel, and you find a little area in here. It is actually kind of warm and nice. It's comfortable in here. You think this would be an awesome place to chill out and rest if you really wanted to.
Should we have... No! It's a trap!
Oh, well, you do have a tiny hut, so
Maybe have a tiny hut.
we will be kind of
I can
protected.
fill this space with a tiny hut.
It's precisely the right size for a tiny hut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being that I'm almost 100 HP down. A tiny hut and a rest would probably be not a bad thing.
Do you want a long rest or a short rest?
How long's it been since we had our last long rest?
I don't think it's been that long.
It hasn't been that long.
No.
You did your long rest, then you did the last bit of the arcane octet. I think.
Yeah, we did. So
Yeah.
so we should be good for a bit longer.
It's still the same day, technically. Maybe
Yeah.
it's in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We can do some healing spells on you.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's do some healing spells on you then, and top you up.
So I was like, ow, ow.
10 hit points for you.
Thank you.
Another 10 hit points for you. You're gonna give some hit points?
Anyone else got any healing for him?
Anyone else got healing for him, or is it just me putting out?
Hold on. How many points are you short of now?
Bear with me. I am on 174 out of some 50 down. That's better.
You've got one more hit point than me, and I'm on max hit points.
Yeah. So let's go.
All right, so you do a little bit of patching up. You round the corner, and you are greeted with the sight of a massive statue facing from the rear, as well as a massively long room with platforms and another balcony on the far side.
How long is this room?
This room is, for a Fleur dash, 165 feet. Two balconies face each other over this vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms, each one a disc 10 feet across. A single torch burns above each balcony. On the east balcony stands a rough-hewn 15-foot-tall statue of a hulking fiend with furrowed wings and clenched fists. Looking over to the far end, Fleur, you can see a rusty lever in the up position. sitting in the far side over there, with your 700,000 passive perception.
28.
Yeah,
It's not quite 700,000.
like I said, 700,000. Yes,
Close enough. We've got
Close
to
enough.
work.
28, 700,000. What's the difference?
Somewhat.
And so, what are the discs floating above?
They're not floating above everything. They're actually just solid. They're like pillars.
Right.
Clearly, this is a jump from one to the other, to the other
Yeah.
and over. And
What's on the floor?
What do you mean? What's on the floor?
Well, like,
acid.
what
spike pits.
stops us from
Lava.
like going down to the floor or just walking across the bottom of the floor?
Nothing. It's just a deep pit. It says. It's a vast pit. It doesn't say about anything down below.
Clearly, walking across would be far preferable to poor Stumpy McGibbons here trying to jump his way across. And yeah,
Shall I measure how far down it is?
possibly a good idea.
Alright, I will tip over the edge and see how far down the vast pit goes.
Okay, you step down the vast pit, and as you see her drop down, Fleur disappears. And a few moments later, she appears coming through the corridor behind you.
Well, I did find the bottom, but things got weird.
That's cool. I wish to throw a coin down the end.
You throw a coin.
I'm not going to stand in the
Back to the
corridor.
back of the head.
You throw a coin, and then behind you hear cling, cling, cling.
Doesn't. Oh, it's behind me.
Yeah.
Well, Stumpy McGee,
I'm gonna pick it up.
I think if you fall, you'll have a softer landing than we expected.
Unless you're a no, that wouldn't work either. Well, can you go over and pull the lever on the other side?
I can try to. I'm not very strong.
Because that may work better than trying to.
What do you think the lever's going to do?
I don't know. That's why I asked if I pull you on lever and
I will fly over and pull yon lever as been requested.
Okay. Yon lever is done. You. Give me a strength check.
Come on, dice, roll high. 16 minus 1.
All right. You clink. You pull the lever. As you do, everyone on this end sees as the statue on this end unfurls its wings and its fists and goes, and this massive roaring wind fills the entire chamber. And then after a few minutes, it
Does the lever reset?
does, yes.
Pull the lever, crook!
If I got to make dex checks on the way over there, it's like +3.
What's your strength?
I've got good strength.
So then your standing jumps should be far enough that you can just jump from platform.
Yeah,
to
this
platform.
is just athlete. This is just. What is your strength?
It's +11.
So it's 10. Hang on.
No, strength is 20.
Yeah, so it's 10 plus your modifier, which is 10. As how far you can jump without a run-up. And
Yeah.
then it's double that with a run-up.
Yeah. And there's enough space on the platforms to do that. So you don't even have to worry about checks. You can just
Yeah,
go boing, boing,
you
boing,
don't
boing,
have
boing,
to worry
boing,
about
boing.
checks. You can just jump all of those.
Well, let's try that then.
All right. So Snorri, boing, 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 boing. Doot, 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 doot. And you're over the other side.
Chester can do the same. Chester can make those jumps. He's
Yep.
+4.
Boing, 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 boing.
What's your strength modifier, Trix?
I'm not sure if it's a +5 or if it's just 8 or -1.
It's -1.
-1.
So your jumping distance is 9 feet.
But you do have a dragon if you want to fly on it.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. So
What's your,
My
excuse me, modifier?
you pop the dragon out and you flap over to the other side. And Jay Quellen,
my strength is only +1. My dexterity is +12 though.
you also have rocket boots.
I have rocket.
You can just fly over.
Yeah.
But also with +1, you can just jump across too.
Oh.
It's only Trix and I that have -1 that would struggle to make those distances.
Yeah. But
we
you guys have the
alternate
ability
means.
to.
Alternate means.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
There's only really a problem if one of you decides to be a dick and blow the other people with the wind at the far end.
Click and no.
All right, making your way through to this area here,
Mm-hmm.
you can see a series of statues in this room. There's a piece of glass looking down into a room where there is a stone plinth, and then over here there is a chest which is opened and emptied.
that would be the other adventurers.
Probably.
Very annoying.
They've already popped all the traps for us. I'm not complaining about that.
Yeah, they stole the gold.
Now, what do you
We're not
suppose
here
is in
for
that
gold. We're here to save the world, Jake Wellen.
Well,
Ah,
we should
but
get paid for
gold?
this.
We will, with our lives. We're not going to end up like Trix.
Yeah. What?
Oh, poor Trix. Who would want to be like Trix?
Trix is
What
the
do you
advanced
suppose
warning.
is in that little box?
It's like a fate worse than
You
death.
go to that little box.
It's undeath.
There's
It's
nothing in it.
unliving.
Sulking in the corner going, what the
That's
hell did I
afflicted.
deserve to do this for?
I don't know. It's not fair. I agree. That's why we have to save the world and save Trix.
Hey, there's nothing in this box.
Well, let's keep walking then.
Hey, which way?
Well, that room looks familiar,
Yes.
and I don't want
So
to
as
go in
you
there.
look in here, you see this. You're on the other side of the cement mixer room.
It's clearly a trap. Let's keep going the other way then.
Yeah.
All right,
Maybe there's traps around the behemoth.
and
There's traps
Yo, dog, I
everywhere.
heard you like traps, so put some traps on your traps for your traps.
Mm-hmm.
you make your
Come on,
way
trap on the way out.
around the corner.
Hmm.
As you do, you see a very ornate door with 10 small alcoves in it. Each one of these alcoves has a single circular gem of different colors in it.
Mhm.
And there is a handle in the center.
Is there a gemstone missing?
No.
Yeah, it's...
Should we knock on the door? That seems like the polite thing to do.
Alright, knock, knock, knock.
Is there a door, a keyhole?
No.
I'll use the half of the axe to knock it a little heavier.
Hello?
Clearly there's no one home, so let's either spring the door or...
Okay.
So is the door locked?
You want to try the handle?
Yeah, why not?
Would you like?
Apparently the door's open, and I can... Come on. Oh, jeez.
I think we found it.
Yeah, but what is it?
I've had a lot of soft drink today and it's all gurgly.
you
I apologize if y'all can hear my tummy. That's not what we found. We found the big bowl.
step into, or you look into the room and you see the vault door opens, revealing a domed, candle-lit, 50-foot high ceiling. The floor is polished marble, so perfectly reflective that it creates the illusion of standing at the entrance to a sphere.
That's so pretty.
9 alcoves filled with glittering treasure open up along the walls. In the middle of the chamber is a large, spherical, reflective ball. The walls themselves, additionally, also made out of the same marble. The dome, perfectly reflective.
I didn't like the reflective component to this entire thing.
It's just lots of mirrors. You wanted a big mirror.
Aye, but I want to be behind the mirror, not in front of it. This all looks very so I can see you whatever direction I'm looking at.
Oh, one moment.
Eh?
I forgot one thing.
This is clearly a room designed to trap and kill adventurers, and I feel it in my bones.
Oh,
Speaking-
welcome to the dungeon designed to trap adventurers and kill them and then feel their bones.
Sitting in the room, you also see a skeleton with a weird hat with a strange shape to it. He's just sort of wandering around the room.
I think that might be the skeleton we're looking for, folks. What did he call it? The skeleton key?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm terrified it's going to be walkover. It's not the skeleton thing. It drops whatever it is, and then the guy shows up and goes, "Ah, I see you! Oh my god, killed my thing!"
Can I go and talk to it?
I mean, we can.
Yeah, sure.
The voice in you guys going, "Run the fuck away!"
Can I cast suggestion on it? Is it for the key?
You want to cast suggestion on the thing in your head, or
I have suggestion on. Don't we want the key from the?
We do want the key.
Well,
It's in the scary room.
you
Well,
guys
first I'll ask if Ubaska
Obulaka.
if Ubalaka knows where the key is. If that's
That's the key. That's the skeleton key. You need its head. That's the key. Just run. Don't go in there, please.
I understand, but is the thing itself a key?
No,
Like,
we just need its head. The head's the key.
the head's the key.
So can
where
we
does
grab
this?
can we grab the thing and then zip it out of here and then slam the door shut behind us?
I'm on it, boss.
So the
Run
head's
thug,
Put me in, coach.
the head's the key.
The head's the key. Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Will
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. So what's the plan?
I was.
We're gonna go in,
Luciferian first.
bonk the skeleton, grab its head, and run out.
Okay.
And depending on how fast the fairy goes, either I'll slam the door shut. Is there a door there? Yeah, slam the door shut behind us
As we leave,
as we leave, or
hold the door open.
hold the door open, or throw myself at whatever suddenly appears.
Like mosquitoes?
I'll do it.
Okay. So Snorri is staying in the doorway.
Sorry is holding the door.
Snorri holding the door. Fleur, you're rushing in.
Yeah.
Jake Wellen, what are you doing?
I'm staying back.
Okay. And Trix, what are you doing?
Staying back as well.
Preparing
Put
to
the fairy
shoot.
in there. Yep.
What are you gonna shoot?
Anything that comes at the door.
Okay.
Preferably
Aside
not
from
you.
me. Aside me.
It's like, it's coming right for us. Fairy.
Deflect arrow! Because that's all that'll happen. It'll be
All right. So Jake Wellen goes there. Trix goes there. Chester will go there. Snorri will stand there. Fleur rushes into the room. As you do that, Fleur, a beam of energy pops out of seemingly nowhere and fires at you. I need you to make a... whatever this thing is going to roll.
I rolled a 17.
A 17 plus whatever you roll. All right. This check is for a dexterity saving throw.
29!
29, okay. So a beam shoots out of nowhere and misses you, and then ricochets off the wall, and ricochets off the wall again, and Snorri, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I have another piece of chocolate. As I turn into stone again. On a natural one.
As you are hit with the death ray.
Oh.
Snorri's really not having a good day today.
No,
he's just getting snotted with
I think
every...
we'll go back to our rest spot in a moment.
Like, fuck this shit.
Snorri needs about 4 more cups of coffee.
All right.
No, cups of alcohol.
12, 15,
Yes.
25, 35, 49,
Yeah.
49.
I believe the average is about 100 or something. It's 100 in there.
49, 49, 57, 65 points of necrotic damage.
Ugh.
And turn to stone or just...
No, this is the death
damage.
ray.
It's just...
If it reduces him to 0, he immediately dies. No death saving throws, no nothing. And at this point, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I not see the thing?
You cannot, no, because it is not within 30 feet of you.
15.
Ah.
Fleur, what'd you get?
13.
13, going after Snorri.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
It's like, why do I feel particularly tired tonight? And it's like, oh yeah, because I started at 6 this morning.
Llewellyn.
14. That's the lowest I can.
Oh, wow.
I rolled a 1.
Wow.
I rolled a 1. So that's the lowest I can get.
14. And
That's
Trip.
alright, I rolled a 1 for you, son.
10 plus 13.
23.
23.
And Dizassel.
Plus 2. Oh, that's alright. Still going last.
The invisible.
Yeah.
And I'll put the skeleton last because that's where it's going to go.
Skelly Willy.
Oh no, tell a lie. It might actually be doing slightly better than that. Not that it really matters.
When your giant monster beast, what's it? Time to meet my axe. Suddenly all your powers turn off. God damn it.
Oh, look at that. The skeleton's actually going second.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Because it has plus 2 to initiative and it rolled a 17.
Lucky skeleton.
Alrighty. Trix, you're up first.
Yeah, well, my question was, well, if the beholder is looking or in the room at some point, do all the charged weapons go off?
If its central eye is looking at you, every magical effect and weapon will deactivate, yes.
I can't see it, but can it see us?
Yes, you would imagine so.
It just fired a beam of laser at me. Can Trix see where that came from?
The beam came from this direction, so you would have seen it like shoot across the room. So you saw like a beam of energy fire from this side of the room over from above the sphere and down at Fleur, and then it ricocheted around the room until it found a target and it hit Snorri.
So it's in the roof?
So you know roughly
an
where it
alcove.
is. You could probably
Yes.
shoot in its general direction.
Yes, but you need to get into the room to do that.
So you couldn't do a ricochet of my
What
own?
you possibly could have done though.
Your attacks are radiant. You can attempt to do a ricochet of your own. However, there are 3 other potential targets it could hit.
Hi.
And you're at disadvantage because you're missing an eye.
Yeah.
Which means that your chances of hitting us are probably higher than your chances of hitting the thing you can't see yet.
Yeah. Well, you're at disadvantage regardless because of the invisibility.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Let's not push that luck just yet. But you can see the skelly, yeah?
Can see the
Wait.
skeleton, but you don't need to move into the room. But yes.
You could
You
always...
could
you-
shoot the skeleton so I could grab the head more easily.
yeah.
Yes, either way, I have to enter the room and be attacked by the beholder or the skeleton.
Well, no, you
at the
can
same
enter the
time.
room, shoot, and then leave.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Was to say that it won't attack me as soon as I step into the room.
Because it's already attacked me.
Because it's already attacked.
Eesh.
And unless it heroic actions is... And it'll probably hit me because I'm already in the room. So, you
And
know...
closer to dead.
And closer. So it'll probably go for me. So knock yourself out. You do you.
Alright. Okay, then I'll... If you're half turned to stone, I'll just climb over you.
Yeah. He's just
No,
half,
I'm just
he's
very-
just half got a big hole in his.
He's just half dead.
I'm not
Yeah.
dead. I'm
Alright,
just...
then I'll just squidge the side.
Yeah,
No,
you squeeze to
there,
the
there.
side.
I was going to go for the back. Oh, it's missing.
You step in. You see.
There.
You see the skeleton.
Alrighty. As long as my short bow still works.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Try again.
Miss.
Try again.
Nat 1.
Net 1. Okay.
Try 14 plus 13.
That hits.
27.
Roll for damage.
A 6, a 2, and a 3.
11 plus 5?
Yep.
16.
16. All right. You hit the skeleton and it just explodes, and the head cling, 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 cling. And
Got it! Yeah, that's right. You printed them.
I did. There you go. That's the key you get.
We get
I didn't get
the
it.
Pentagon
You get
key.
This is what we're after.
So I can't move until my next turn?
No, you moved 20 feet to get into the room, moving past 2 things, so 30 feet. What's your movement distance?
Good question. Math.
Off the top.
Probably 35, 30 to 35, yeah.
35 feet?
Yeah, okay, so you won't be able to get out of the room fully.
Unless you were on Tribble. She did
I
just
think that's
ride
an
Tribble.
action or a bonus action to take him out because to be back in the amulet.
Oh, no, here's the question. Did you put Tribble away after you flew over?
jump.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. Look cool and then put it away.
Yeah, I figured that's what you would have done, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't want to, if that was the case, then I would let you backtrack that. All right, so what would you like to do then? Stay there, move away, what?
Try and get out.
Okay, well, you can move to there. That's as far as you can get
All right.
to getting out. Story.
Good enough.
Well, shite. I'll hold my action.
Okay.
Oh, can I get out?
Hmm?
Don't want to get out since we got the 3.
I haven't got my turn yet.
Right, and whilst I'm providing an additional target, maybe, something will get thrown at me that won't hit Fleur.
An eye comes at Fleur as the legendary action triggers off. Another dexterity saving throw, please.
14. No.
14.
Yes, 14.
Okay, this one actually hits you.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
As you also get hit with the death ray.
Jesus! Righto. Apparently, death ray.
9.
Just death ray.
Like, death ray is right. You get a death ray.
I'm thinking more groove.
18. 18, 20, 30, 44, 49, 52, 60.
Can I, given that I've seen the ray come out this time and I'm in the room,
Yes.
with my held action, can I piff the lightning bolt at it?
Okay, so you saw it.
Yep.
The shot came from this direction.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
as
No,
you
please do, yeah.
as you go to throw it, it doesn't charge, so it's no longer magical. So it's looking at you now.
Yep. So
if you
it's
throw
still
it,
a javelin.
You're still getting a javelin. You're just not getting it back.
Aim for the eye.
So you're attacking with disadvantage, and you won't get the javelin back.
Did I see where the beam came from?
You did. Again, it came from this direction.
Okay, so reach round.
Yeah.
Axe.
Okay.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, so you pull it out, and you just realize, like, fuck, this thing's not working properly. So yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty. And you were holding your action for this round, weren't you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's it for you then. Jaqueline.
I know, I should have rolled better initiative.
I have a question. So magical weapons don't work.
At the moment, it looks like the magical weapons that are near the doorway aren't functioning. Your weapons still seem to be functioning perfectly fine.
They should. They just won't have the +2.
No. It's
You're
not
far
giving
enough
any.
back, I think.
Yeah, it's not. You're not being affected by the
You're not being
anti-magic
looked
ray at the moment. Yes.
Okay.
Currently.
So they're both injured.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what do I know the area?
You've seen a beam come from this direction at Fleur and ricochet around the room, and then another ray hit Fleur. That's all you've seen.
So they can ricochet if I hit it, or just
There is like the surfaces of the room are reflective, so the beams appear to be bouncing around the room.
So I guess it's dangerous if I shoot something.
Potentially, yes. You can use your crossbow. That doesn't ricochet.
All right.
Not off marble in energy beam ways.
Yes.
Yes. A crossbow bolt will ricochet, just not like a fucking laser beam.
Yeah.
All right.
My brain just went, yeah, they do. They absolutely do. But
It's not the way you're thinking.
No.
I will attack with my crossbow.
Okay, so where are you doing? You moving into the room?
No. Well, can I do it without being in the
No,
room?
you won't be able to
No.
get an angle at it from where it came
Because it's
from.
up high. So you can't actually see the roof from where you are.
Just wait. Hold your action. If it suddenly appears, have at it.
Well, I guess I could use my abilities to.
Can you boost Fleur so that way she's got a better chance of getting whatever it is that the key and getting out?
Do you give bardic inspiration anymore? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could, but I also have enhanced ability if you want that.
I don't know if I'm close enough.
Not
for
close
that.
enough, no.
Yeah, I do have a bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be really good for Snorri, considering he has taken so much more damage than me.
I can also heal him if he likes.
There's bardic inspiration for Snorri and healing for Snorri, because his dexterity saving throws aren't good.
You
And
can give him both. You can heal him and inspire him.
Yeah.
Alright, I will help you out.
Do you have cure? Yeah, you've got cure wounds or healing word. What one do you have?
because if I remember correctly, a lot of the rolls from the beholders are dexterity saving throws, and not many are strength. So you might be better off
My
with some
dex is
inspiration.
+3 because I am very dexterous. No, I'm not. I'm
My dex is plus 12. Sorry, my saving throw is plus 12 for dex.
yes, better than mine.
Yes. So unless I roll really shit like 2, like I just did, I should be fine.
Yeah, right. Well, I will take bardic inspiration and a heal if you're going to throw it at me.
If you be so willing.
Alright. Well, my healing word's only level 1, but I can.
Do you have cure wounds?
I don't have cure wounds, so I don't really. No.
You don't even have cure. Yeah. So again, she has a very limited terms of spells.
Okay.
I have very limited spells.
Hey, look,
I have
every bit
cure
helps.
wound.
I'll do that.
Alrighty.
Sorry,
So
very limited.
It's 1 plus something though.
1 plus your spellcasting
Which is
modifier.
5 at the moment, I think.
Yeah. Plus 5. Yeah.
So 6.
6. You get 6 hit points back.
6 is better in me than on the floor in blood.
It's like, so much better. Oh.
And a bardic
What's
inspiration.
your inspiration die for
D6.
bards?
It's the lowest level.
That's all right. I will take a d6 and put it to the side so I know that that's
Yeah.
what I've got.
And.
So that's action, bonus action.
Yep.
And can I? Let's do something like hold an action or something.
No, that's it. You've used 2
You use-
action. You use action and bonus action. Well, technically you use 2 bonus actions, but you can substitute 1.
I do. Okay.
Alrighty. Another eye ray is going to fire at Trix.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, actually, no, it's not. It can't.
I'm already dead.
No, because it's looking at you too. The eye beams don't work, so it's only going to be able to target Fleur. So.
What am I saving?
2, 3.
It's either 25 or really bad.
25 or really bad. Okay, another blue beam fires at you. It bounces, it misses you, it bounces around the room, and then just before it's going to head for Trix or Snorri, you see it hit like an invisible barrier and just fizzle out and disappear.
Through the cone of the.
It went through
yeah.
the eye cone exactly, and it stopped working. Okay, Fleur.
How big is the actual skeleton skull?
It's as big as you.
I'm small.
Yeah. Again, you're tiny, but in terms of height,
Yeah.
it's as tall as you are, but as big as like a human
Yeah.
being's skull.
So me carrying that,
Mm-hmm. It's probably going to be about half. You're going to be half speed.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be smart about this. We're going to use Mage Hand.
Okay.
Scoop.
We're going to use Mage Hand to pick it up, and then
Throw
I
it.
want to say like a running roll is what the mage, like a run up and whoosh to try and get it across the floor as fast as possible.
So you're going to sort of skitter it across the floor.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
'Cause otherwise, as soon
What's
as,
the strength of a mage hand?
That's a good question. Let me
'cause
find.
otherwise, as soon as it gets near the thing, it's going to disappear. Yeah.
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 You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, sew or retrieve an item from an open container, or pull the contents out of a vial. You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it. It can't carry more than 10 pounds.
Right. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's fine. So you can move it, so 5, 10, 15,
The skull at the door.
20, 25. It gets to there and the skull falls to the ground.
Yeah. So I guess I'm trying to roll the skull across as fast as I can towards the...
I was going to say, because you can't really do like throwing or attacks with it, I'll just say the hand just moves at 30 feet rather than flinging it 30 feet.
Well, it's not so much flinging, it's more like it travels really quickly across, and then because the hand disappears, the skull's momentum carries it that last 5 feet is what I'm thinking.
Alright, well, because it's an odd shape, we'll roll to see what direction it goes in.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
It's not a steer.
Unless I'm chasing it and kicking it like a soccer ball to guide it.
So, we'll do the what's it called? The blood ball bounce.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Boing.
Beautiful.
It bounced
In
that
range.
way. There you go. And then you go into there, I'm guessing.
We're doing a snatch and grab, aren't we?
Yeah,
We're just
yeah,
getting out. That was the thing. I can't go over there and cast Fairy Fire on the beholder. Yeah.
Well, you can't anyway because you use Mage Hand.
I can't anyway. Yeah, no, but I can go and cast Foot.
I cast Fist!
No, it's more like, do I then try and grab it? No.
Well, it's not your turn yet, but
Your held action was to...
attack, which you were going to do, but you stopped
Then chose
doing.
not to,
Chose
yeah.
not to, yeah.
Right. What am I looking for?
Oh,
I mean, really, if you wanted to, because you've used an action, you could go... It's 30 feet to there. Mm-hmm. You could pick it up and then take it the additional 10 feet out the door, because that'd be half of your...
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, that's what you could do.
I could do Step of the Wind as well and just carry it that extra distance. Alright, let's do that.
Alright, cool. So you're out the door with the skull.
Where is Key Point?
Close the door.
And the beholder's like, no, son of a bitch.
I got the thing! I got the thing!
Close that bloody door.
Hodor. Alright. Your weapon suddenly reactivate as 3 beams boom, go for the 3 people right in the doorway. Jaqueline, Snorri, Trix. So, Jaqueline. Dexterity save.
Does anybody have uncanny dodge?
Yes!
Yes.
Can do that.
I would definitely... It was 16 plus 12, so I definitely passed that.
Nice. So you take, I believe, 0 from this. I think it's a save or suck. Yeah, it is. It's a save or suck. So you take no.
28. Yeah. 28 for my dexterity.
Snorri.
Roll good, Snorri. Roll good.
I don't know yet.
Strength saving throw.
Roll good, Snorri.
Oh, I just realised I get advantage on dex effects that I can see.
Well, you couldn't see them because you couldn't see where it was originating from.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
The bolt that's traveling through the air, though.
Again, like it wasn't aimed at you, and you didn't see its origin, so it was boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Okay. Fair. Cool. Yep. That's 25.
25. Alrighty then.
It's not enough. I'll use my.
That should be enough.
No, that's right. Yeah, this was the telekinetic ray. It was trying to pick you up, but it failed to do so. That's right. There was no. I was saying whether or not there was a
Save or suck.
save or suck, exactly. Whether there was a negative effect.
You ready, Trix?
And Trix. Dexterity saving throw, Trix.
Dexterity. Scroll. 14 plus 11.
25.
25. It is a save or suck. However, because Trix is actually up against a wall, this will ricochet. And there are now technically 3 targets in the room.
Mm-hmm.
As you see the beam and hit a beholder shape as it hits itself with its own disintegration ray.
Who was it? attacking?
You.
So it was So the other beams didn't ricochet because it was shooting out the door, right? And you guys dodged out of the way. Because you dodged out of the way at this one here, it hit the wall. Beep, 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 had the potential to reapply to you, or Snorri, or the Beholder. And I rolled a 1, which was the Beholder. So you see this massive. As all of this.
Depending on how badly hurt it is, are we going in after it?
Yeah, no, the Beholder failed the deck save, otherwise it's going to re-ricochet. 17, 21,
There's a lot of gold on that room.
21, 26,
Oh yeah, we're missing a lot too.
29, 29, 33, 42, 49, 58 force damage. As this thing goes, ah! And you hear, fine, fucking take it, I don't give a shit. And Trix, it's your turn. Yes.
Is it concentration and now it's visible?
No. It is not.
Dicky bugger.
It doesn't reappear after it a fires a beam. Yes.
That was my question, because if I remember correctly, disintegration ray might affect that.
No. It disintegrates someone and turns it into a pile of dust if it dies.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll talk to you about it after it.
So
Talk to you about it afterwards.
Sure.
so no loud thunk as it falls to the ground?
No, you just hear screaming, then you hear...
It wouldn't be a thunk, it'd be a...
Yeah, you just hear this ball of dust. Now, what you hear is screaming in... does anyone here speak deep speech or undercommon?
No. Common and Dwarvish.
Right.
What did we
Yeah, I
decide
do.
Ignan
Deep
was?
speech. I do.
Ignan was... Oh, you speak deep speech. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So Ignan was the Mind Flayer language.
Which...
Isn't either
No.
of those things.
No.
It's something that isn't listed as a language, which is
Yeah,
why...
but it's kind of like... It's not deep speech or undercommon, but they
both use that
exist
language
down
sometimes.
there?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. You hear the screaming, just bullshit, fucking take it. That's all you hear. Just get out, leave my shit alone.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, so that's what Trix hears, if Trix wishes to translate. And it's Trix's turn.
Yeah, well, I'd be giggling because I could hear this thing cursing profanities and walk out the door.
Okay. Alright. Sorry.
Righto.
Close the door!
I back out the door and close the door.
Okay, you back out the door. You close the door. The door clunk closes. As the door closes, you hear, and all of the little balls that are in the door actually just they fall out onto the ground and start rolling around the ground. Actually, no, tell a lie. Only one of them falls out. Sorry. Give me a second.
I assume the line is we blame the previous adventurers.
Yeah.
That is, they break in things.
Okay, so you get a small green orb. It hits the ground and it rolls out. And looking at it, it's a little eyeball.
Nope.
I'll take it. Well,
And then immediately proceeds to put it in her face.
What was left of the face?
Here,
Well,
Trix, you can put it in your missing eye. Surely
No,
that
thanks.
won't possibly go wrong.
No thanks. I've had enough of eyes.
I'll ask Oobly about it. Ah, well, that's probably a good sign if she doesn't say put it back.
Alright, shall we go back the way we came?
So you can quite easily
Yep.
boing, 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 look around and make it to the central staircase without any issues.
Do we want to have a snack break in the resting room?
Yes.
Alright, so short rest in the snack room.
Yes.
Yosh.
Alright, have a short rest.
Push the short rest button.
Alright, and then...
So if you want, I'll explain this fight to you, because I was actually kind of proud of that. They modified that one quite significantly from the... The idea being, this thing only has 6 eye rays rather than the full 10. So it only had telekinetic, sleep, petrification, disintegration, or death. So it was a lot more likely to do damage to you guys. And innovation, sorry. The trick being that its invisibility is caused by the orb, which I think is actually the way that it works anyway. If you...
I thought he had a cloak of invisibility.
Something like that. The way that if you destroy the orb in the middle of the room, that will reveal him. And he isn't actually a regular beholder, it's actually a robot beholder. Which is... This beautiful bastard. And inside, it was actually being piloted by a gazer.
Is there a gazer that's been popping up all over the place?
It's
Yeah.
like...
Because if I remember correctly, the beholder in the original tomb was wearing a...
Yeah, he's wearing rings, yeah.
It was wearing an invisibility
Something
cloak
like
or
that,
something,
yeah.
Which is why I was like, if he hits himself with a disintegration ray, doesn't that take the invisibility cloak away?
Yeah. But the way that it worked is that when it fired a beam, if a person dodged the beam, it just continued on until it hit somebody, which made it a lot more interesting.
Yeah, because I was in my head, it was like, if you shoot a thing like that and you're concentrated, in my head, I'm like, if you're concentrated,
Irregular invisibility, yes, but it wasn't him that was making him invisible.
And greater invisibility
doesn't as well.
Either.
Yeah. Oh. Greater invisibility means you can do attacks and knock it.
Whatever you like, basically.
Yeah. Oh no, it's actually been a wish spell was cast on it to make it invisible.
There you go.
That was what Sirak put a wish spell on it to make it invisible.
That's what it was. Yeah.
You can use a dispel magic on it to make it, or if you can somehow hit it with an anti-magic field, that will make it visible. Otherwise, there's no way to make it visible.
I was just going to cast Fairy Fire.
Well, yeah, that works too. Yes.
But
any creature that steps. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this floor is actually meant to be very slippery as well. It says the floor beneath the dome is magically slick. Any creature that steps under the stair on it starts to its turn on the floor must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. So it's like ice skating in the room. But I just thought that I got rid of that ability for the ricocheting because I thought that was more interesting.
Yep. All right.
Yes.
Shall we continue on?
Yes. So you've had your short rest.
Yep.
Cool. You've rolled your hit dice.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yes, and you can make your way back to
the
central staircase without
we go downtown?
Without issues.
Downtown.
Or would you prefer to use the maintenance stairwell?
Yeah, so you've got options. Yeah, you can go down the main stairs through this square here, or you can go through the maintenance shaft.
Let's go through the maintenance shaft.
I think so. That looks better than
Then
that
Trappy McTrap fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you go through the maintenance shaft, and hang on, I left Triple behind in case we need him.
Downtown.
There we go. And I'll reveal the rest of this map just because you guys can check it out.
Yeah, cool.
There you go.
Yeah, I forgot about the boat room.
Yeah. So, what's area here? There's another tomb that was already looted.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear someone shouting in here.
Probably one of the adventurers.
One of the adventurers, they're stuck in there and there's no way to get them out unless you sacrifice a member of your party.
Yeah. Hey, sorry,
Sucks
what?
to be
Go
them.
in there.
Yep.
Why? No reason.
Sucks to be them.
Alright, we're going to the boobs gears. We travel down to the gears of hate. Again. So, you spiral down the staircase, heading past the floor labeled Chamber 4, Chamber of Horrors, moving all the way down to the bottom of the stairs, maintenance level 5, the Gears of Hate. As you arrive, you start hearing the sounds of water, which, unsurprisingly, are coming from this small boat dock, which you see out of the open door. There is another door that heads forward and off to the right. Which way would you like to go?
I inherently distrust water boats. I don't mind space boats, but water boats for some reason I don't like. What can we see if we stick our head out the door?
Looking out the door, you can see the underside of a set of massive gears. There is an open area that you can see up to. The gears are roughly 50 feet around and are on these massive clockwork pillars. You can see the gears sort of shifting and whirring.
I see what's going on here.
The whole thing is not moving. It is stationary, but there is light coming through.
Is there a gap that we can maybe like punt a boat between the?
Oh no! Like
They're up in the air.
The gears are actually up in the air.
Right. Okay.
So imagine
They're floating above a lake.
like this, and they're like that.
Yeah, and I figure that as they turn, doors line up.
But they're not actually turning. They're currently stationary.
If they were to turn, it's like and
the door.
Now there's a gap between the two. You can go through.
Correct.
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
But that's how it is.
Yeah. Well, I have no idea where we're going from here. Any suggestions, ideas?
And you can see the water just goes off into the distance.
Yeah. Should we go via the water or via the tunnels to the maintenance thing?
Well, you're at the bottom of the maintenance tunnel. This is as far down as you can go.
As in, yeah, but there's that tunnel that goes down into the, around the thing.
All right, Jay Collins checked out. That's fine.
I am not giving answers. I cannot make choices.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then Hooker, if
as you get to this point here,
yeah,
as you are standing here, you hear. As you look down the corridor, you see a glimpse of a giant stone-wheeled vehicle going backwards and forwards, up and down this corridor.
Someone's a bad driver.
And at the other end of the corridor, you can see the gears blocked off.
which would be is the door that we're looking out there, right? Because it's I was about to point at the screen, which you can't see what the thing is going to
so
be. But,
here, you mean?
right? No. Down to where we were coming out. So it's down by where the torches are. The things going backwards and forwards.
Yeah, here exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Right.
Yes.
So from there, would this door normally be a quote unquote hidden door?
You don't know, but there is you can see there's a gap where there's a stone door above the top. It doesn't look like a traditional door. It looks like a stone door.
Yeah. So it looks like it's probably more like the dwarf in me would be like, well, normally this would be
A hidden door, yes.
a hidden door, right?
Yes. You could make that assumption, yes.
That fairly clever, hey? Right. So I'm not sure if this is. We have to go that way or back. If this is the start or the end of the maze. I would hope that this would be the end of the maze if it's near the maintenance door. What do you think? Should we try and stop the rolly what's it down there, or
Do you have anything that could stop a moving thing, or if it's heavy?
I'm
could we?
heavy. I don't know. Do we like
This is what it looks like. This giant.
like it's a Flintstones tank?
A Flintstones tank, exactly. It's driving up and down this corridor, smashing into the walls and then rolling back the other way.
Right, as it goes past, I'll just poke my head around the corner and see if there's a like.
Sure. So you look around the corner here.
Yeah.
You see the remains of a statue that's been smashed to absolute shit.
Yeah.
And then at the far end, it just looks like an area, an alcove where it would have been stored, and then a little passageway that leads to the other end.
I have no idea if this is the start or the end of that darn
Yes, this is
maze.
going.
Is it completely stone, or can you see like a door? Or
This
a
is
window?
like completely stone. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no driver.
How like is there enough time
Mm-hmm.
between? Because I don't know how far it is distance wise. In a round, could I get to where the first little doory bit?
You
I may not be
probably
far.
not. Fleur would
Oh
definitely.
no, I've
be
got
quicker.
35 feet.
Yeah, but Fleur would definitely be quicker.
What do you need me to do?
Hey, I'm not sure if this is the start of the end of the maze.
Uh-huh.
Right, so if this is the start of the maze, we have to go the other way.
Uh-huh.
Right, well, if it's the end of the maze, then what we're looking for will either be down there. See the that little door is? Right, you're fast.
Yeah.
Can
And
you?
small. I can probably fit between it and the roof.
You reckon you could go have a week? Yeah,
Have a look?
Aye.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I won't need your eye, but yes,
So
I can do that.
the stone juggernaut goes to the far end. Sorry, far end up this way here, Fleur. You can zip in
Made
here
my lip
and
vibrate. That felt weird. Ugh.
you just see it's just a little corridor, nothing in it, that just zips around.
If you come back, it's like,
Yeah.
well, that looks like the.
It's just a little corridor. Maybe like a peek hole in case.
To get past the juggernaut, what's it? Right, so yeah, I assume from what's his name said that the other adventurers had all died, eh?
Yeah.
You see any bodies?
Did I see any bodies?
No.
Blood doors.
There is actually on the ground here. There are caked in. There's a lot of. You can see a couple of blood stains.
There's some smears.
Well.
If there were bodies, they're now more like.
They're probably
Mush.
dust because it's been
Mush.
going backwards and forwards ever since. It's just been driving backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards.
Gross. So we need to see if the
Let's have a look up the top, maybe.
the other keys.
So you look up here and you can see the side wall of one of the gears and then straight down to the floor.
Well, you might need to rotate the gears, the boxes to get in.
How do you do that? Then? Just push it.
Well, the way to get in, there is a gap up there. If you wanted to get on the boat and do it.
Well, back to the boats. Hey, let's do that one.
Alright. So you get on the boat.
I don't like you skin your boats.
How are you?
I'm flying.
Okay, so you give Fleur a rope. Fleur
I'm helpful.
can flitter up to there.
Right.
It suddenly became very small.
Anyone else doing it?
I
Hey,
will.
Quillen, will you come help me tie a rope?
Yeah.
With your rocket boots.
Rocket boots.
Rocket boots.
And you can see out the other side here, there is a wall and stone.
What is a green goop?
That is
Spicy.
just what that is. That is just goop.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
touchy goop.
Right. I assume we follow up, and then crawl
Yeah.
up the.
So, who's taking? Okay, so I'm just looking at this thing here, just thinking about the logistics.
Yeah.
This room here, you would need to. Jaqueline and Fleur would need to actually hold to pull someone up because there isn't actually anything to tie anything to.
I will tie the rope to Jake Quillen, and then I will hold the rope.
Okay.
Well, you'd be able to fly up with
On trip.
Tribble.
It looks like a very small door.
Well.
That's 5 feet wide.
It's 5 feet wide. You could, yeah. Again, it wouldn't be a difficult fly for Tribble to get in there. Just put him on the dock and just fly up there.
Okay.
And then just dip your wings as you come
Did
in.
you want to? The other question is, did you want to fly anywhere else around this area while you're here, just to check it out?
It depends on how high the roof is.
It's at least 50 feet high.
Yeah. So you could do that.
It's a tall room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
I
cabin.
will scout.
Okay. So while you guys are getting Snorri up, Trix goes on a scout on Tribble. On the other side, you can see there are more rooms that you can't get access to fluttering about here, but you do notice
A lot of water.
and you can fly under this gear and you can see and this cavern here leads to a waterfall that's heading up. And you remember there was a large river on the other side, on the first floor. That's likely where that came out. And zipping around here and come back and then zip straight in there. So that's what you're able to scout by checking out the...
Just 3 gears in total?
There are 3 gears in total. Currently, there is a small gap into this middle area here. You think possibly you could potentially climb up into that gear area if you wanted to. There's also this area here, but the gap is too small for a humanoid to get through there. Fleur could most definitely get through that gap. Aside from that, there is this gap here, which you could probably get to by... again, you probably need to use the boat and pull yourselves up to get into that position as well.
Yeah.
In this room, there is the acid on the floor. You can definitely recognize the smell of the acid. You're very familiar with that smell, Trix. And there are the images of 5 black dragons on the frescoes on the walls.
So, is it worth going up there for those of us that can't flee?
Apparently, it just looks like a room.
Well, we can try to get around. Where are we looking at? Roll the boat over towards... Because you guys could just fly down and fly around and stuff. It's like we need to get the third... Either through... Which way are we going, guys? I need... We're going through this gap here? Or do you reckon we go around and try and go in through this gap here and then that way?
So going through
that one?
This way or
that one?
This way?
So you can't...
Because I'm going to roll the dice and go 50-50 one way or the other. Because at this point, I can't fly in there and check.
I could take a passenger.
Which way
Actually, no, you can't.
No.
Yeah.
So which way?
He's a dwarf.
Even so, he's still a medium creature.
And I'm not asking the person that knows the dungeon.
So, I'll ask,
Yeah.
Obalaka.
Just, no, out. There's a monster in the water. Don't go in the water. Just go outside, please. Leave now.
There's a monster in the water, so
Well,
he just wants to leave.
Alright, but in order to leave, we have to pick a direction. Which is the most expedient way to get the rest of the keys to get out of here.
So, we're determined to save the world.
Yeah, don't care.
Well, you're gonna die down here because...
I'm already dead. You're the ones that are gonna die.
Why are you scared if you're already dead?
Because I don't want to have to feel death again. I'm stuck in your body, damn it.
Well, it's gonna happen if you don't help us get what we need.
And not helping.
Yes, you are a guard.
Alright, so.
Let's just go up.
Which one? Because I literally can't get up there on my own, so someone needs to go and have a look.
Okay.
So, Fleur, which way are you going?
I'm going in the middle of the 2.
Okay. So you come in through the gap.
I think I have a rope of my own.
Mm-hmm.
The circular thing in the middle of the green one,
Mm-hmm.
does that look like it would hold a rope?
Let me find out what that is. This is the cog of rot.
Because if there's a monster in the water, you're going to have to row over there like a mad thing and scramble up the rope.
Yes, it would. Okay, so a pungent stench fills this pentagonal room, the walls of which are covered in riveted iron sheets. A wild garden full of sticky plants and rotting compost takes up most of the interior of this room. And a narrow path hugs the walls between the 2 exits. Jutting from the middle of the garden is a 6-foot-tall rusty sprinkler.
Cool.
In the ceiling above the sprinkler is a 10-foot-wide shaft leading straight up. So when you look in the middle, you can actually look straight up and you can see the spiral staircase that is in the middle of the area here.
Okay, so I guess this is where we're meant to come first. I will secure the rope to the
I mean,
sofa.
realistically, just rewinding a little bit here. If you really want to get into this room here and don't want to have to worry about using rope, you can go down the rope you already have, go back up the spiral staircase, go to the central staircase, and then walk down and then drop in the hole.
Yeah.
So essentially go back where we came.
Go back the way you came and then just come back down and you'll end up in the middle. It's just a time thing.
Yeah.
If you guys want to be there, I'll just hand wave and say you're there, because it isn't. You can either do it with a rope this way here, but if you want to walk, you can do it that way.
Yeah, it's more not knowing which direction, whether or not we have to go left or right, and not knowing where the objectives are. So if we do that, we'll go down there, we'll drop in the thing, right? Hopefully, because the thing hasn't been reset yet, we're not going to trigger the monster.
Yeah, so you drop in here. And
It smells like crap. Let's go there. What's over there in the north of the map there?
in this room here, it is empty.
Crap. Right, jump across into the room of cabinets of doom.
You go through here, and you see an opened portcullis leading down the corridor.
Through the portico! The portal-hole!
You go
The
down.
holy hole!
You
Porta
go
potty.
down the portcullis, down the stairs. Straight across, you see and hear massive clicking as you see this massive cog and this huge chain going click, 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 click. And after a little while of looking down that area there, you see what looks like a clockwork man with a single circular body looking at it, and he starts fixing one of the bits, and he sees you guys and just...
Can we pass?
And he just floats back down into the portal. For those of you that have been to Mechanus, you recognize the sounds as you approach. This is the sound of the clock, the gears that power Mechanus.
Can we get across there?
Yeah, it's very easy to jump if you want to, and there's also stairs leading down here.
My clockwork amulet react into this room?
It does, actually, strangely enough. Your clockwork amulet is really it feels really excited about everything. You've never felt a clockwork device feel excited about anything before. It's like, ooh.
Strange.
Because, I mean, like, the stairwell there, does it go down to another level?
It does.
Should we go down there, or should we try and go across the gap where the portal is and go that way?
So,
Yeah. Aye. Go on.
shall I speedy zoom around and have a look and come back?
Aye.
Okay.
Right.
Go! You can't see me doing that, but I'm doing the running
Yes.
actions. Yeah.
You pop around this way here, and there is what looks like a orb of the planet of Torel. You've seen this before from space. There is a small tunnel that leads under another area. Ducking in through that tunnel, you pop out the other side, and you see a room with a device with a series of gear positions and different pictures indicating what looks like the gears upstairs. Position 1 is currently highlighted.
Cool. Awesome. I'll go back.
Alright. So down the stairs it is then.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
I will carefully, in my giant dwarven boots, clomp my way quietly down the stairs.
All right. Congratulations, you made it through.
I can hear that in my head.
You made it through the gears of hate.
And then you
I'm
missed it.
being very quiet.
It's almost like me trying to walk across the exam floor in my heels.
Yeah.
Tiptoe, clonk. Tiptoe, clonk. Tiptoe, clonk.
Why do you wear heels?
Because I forgot I was on exam supervision. And it seemed weird to take my shoes off.
All right.
Please.
As you pop down the stairs, you emerge into a fog-filled room. There are a series of doors around you, each of them having a symbol directly above them. All right. The pentagon door is closed. All of the other doors, the triangle door, the square door, triangle door, and the octagon door have all been opened. Directly in front of you, you see a large door with 4 skulls embedded into it.
Yeah.
There is the pentagon slot. However, there is a piece of metal covering it that looks like you can't insert it into that one yet. Looking around the room, there is a cauldron, as well as the corpses of 3 hags.
Hey, well, 3 hags.
Well, I'm glad they're dead.
Clearly, this is some sort of room that the hags would be inhabiting, being that there's like a cauldron and shite.
I want to. I'll check the doors and I'll see that there's a locked door, and I want to try and open it.
Okay.
I know I'm cautious, but I'm curious.
You pop up.
I have.
There's only the one door that you
I have
can.
thieves'
you
tools,
can
so
track.
I could probably do it.
I have the key.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the key?
As you approach the door, Jay Quellen, Fleur, you start feeling vibrations coming from wherever you've stored the skull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I bring it over.
You should bring it over. The door opens up.
Ah, crap! Is a
Hello.
All right, so this is the Pentagon room. A delicious aroma of spiced meat greets you at the end of the 20-foot-long corridor. The room opens with red tapestries covering the walls. A feast is spread out on 3 tables consisting of roast boar, squash stew, a tray of iced flakes, flagons of frothy beer, a complete banquet. A gaunt human male in a
Sorry,
dusty...
was okay until you said frothy beer, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna drink it."
Beer.
A gaunt human male in a dusty black suit quietly arranges the items on the cake table. Noticing your intrusion, without a word, he gestures for you to come forward and sample the feast.
Sorry, I have food here. I have whatever you want in this box.
in this box.
I will go down and have a look at it.
Right. Fleur goes and has a look.
A gaunt man is standing there in a room full of food. What's wrong with it if he's not eating it, aye?
Well, you remember the scary tapestry where
Aye.
maybe if you eat something, it'll kill you or something.
Hello, Mr. Man.
He bows his head towards you.
We need the thing for the big door, please.
He just indicates into the room. As you're standing there with your passive perception of 1 million, looking at one of the tapestries, you can actually see an open devil's mouth, and beyond that there is a crystal lever.
I'm gonna check for traps, because that feels like a really good place to put a trap.
Sure. Are you guys entering the room, or are you staying at the doorway?
I'm staying at the doorway.
Okay. Tricks?
22 for investigating for traps.
Does not appear to be any traps.
I will go and pull the lever. Crunk.
You pull the lever. As you pull the lever, you guys all hear clink, and the little bit of metal covering the pentagon hole slides away.
Hey, let's go put the skull in the hole and.
So who went into the room is my first question.
I'm backing out of the room.
But you were in the room.
Yeah, I was in the
Fleur
room.
is in the room. Jay Quellen didn't go in. Tricks.
Nope, did not go in.
Okay. Cool. All right. You pop out of the room. Snorri pops out of the room.
Thank you, Mr. Man.
He just bows to you. The moment you step out of the room, both Snorri and Fleur, you get hit with crippling hunger. You're like you see both the stomachs.
I have my box. I'm gonna open. I don't know that yet, so you'll have to tell me.
You can hear
I
him
immediately
mumbling.
drink a lot of beer.
Okay.
Has anyone got any pineapple?
It doesn't.
I do have pineapples.
It doesn't quench. Like you guys are like, oh, geez, I'm really hungry now. And whatever you eat for the time being, it is not satiating that hunger.
Okay.
I gave the pineapple from my box to.
Is there some sort of remedy or spell to negate this?
You're not even sure what this is.
Let's put the skull in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Let's complete our mission, and then we can have a nap.
Alrighty. So this hunger imposes disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the hunger is ended.
Yep.
You clink, clink, and the wall slides away. You're immediately blasted with a massive wave of heat. As you descend the staircase, you see before you a huge cylindrical device hanging over a room of lava. You can see what looks like weird tentacles hanging out of it, hanging loose, some goo oozing out of them. The glass has been cracked almost all the way through.
Question.
Yes.
Does this thing feel like a disease type condition? Do I think lesser restoration could...
You just feel really fucking hungry.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna do a medical check if we had time.
I mean, we can pause and take the time.
Yeah, if you want to stop very quickly, you see all this going on here. It's like, oh, why are you so hungry? So let me check you out.
What's your medicine?
Medicine's +4, so I can.
Mine
roll
is
for that?
+9.
Oh, well, do you want to do your own medicine?
I was gonna do that. Yeah. 14 plus 9. 23.
23? What are you trying to determine?
If there's like a disease or like maybe it's a magical effect that's making us feel hungry, because that was really strange.
You would say it's definitely a magical effect. You don't think it would be a disease because diseases don't activate that quickly. If anything, it's some sort of magical effect or a curse. That would be what you would determine.
Yeah.
Am I cursed again?
I think we are, Snorri.
Shite.
Yeah. We'll just have to live with this until we either sleep it off or go back to Waterdeep.
Overlooking a pool of lava filling this triangular chamber, above which is suspended an enormous crystal cylinder held in place by 3 adamantine struts. The room is deathly quiet apart from the bubbling of the lava underneath. And from the other side of the room, you see floating towards you a familiar-looking creature.
Hello?
A skull with glowing eyes. The creature looks down at you and goes, "Ah, finally, sacrifices has arrived.
No, incorrect.
The last adventurers to visit here all died before they could approach.
Incorrect.
And now a Sirak will not be interrupted while he gives his speech."
Do I maybe call Vecna? I will put Vecna on speed dial.
"It is time for you all to die." And at the moment, it is 9:30. So, do you guys wish to push forward with this fight, or do you want to come back and do this next week?
Next week. I have been yawning my sorry little butt off.
Alrighty then.
Thank you.
So, I'll roll for initiative.
I like the idea of calling Vecna on speed dial. It's like, I am Lord of the Undead. I am undead. Okay.
I was thinking this morning when Tim was doing our recap that all of the liches we've come across have been uncharacteristically friendly and nice and polite and helpful. Now, yeah. That's because all of the meanness is in this one.
Exactly.
So rolling for initiative.
We'll do initiative now, so we get the order, so that way you guys can plan your...
Step behind.
No, you'll still beat me. Your initiative plus is bigger than mine, but that's the highest initiative I've rolled in a while.
Fleur.
28. Yes. No.
Sorry.
14.
Yes. 28.
His aim quick as
plus
lightning. No, the other one.
22.
I've still got...
22 and...
31.
Tricks?
18 plus 13.
31.
Always roll so high on the initiative.
You've got plus
That's
13
actually
too.
not my doing.
Yeah,
We
but
can
I'm
imagine
All the
though.
tower.
I'm plus-
All the tower.
I can imagine it though. It's like
13 as well.
every bad guy's like, I will get the drop on that. Why am I being shot in the face?
No, it's more like a.
But how will our players deal with this? Find out next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. But for now, thank you to my players. Snorri,
Oh, yeah.
Jaquellen,
Captain J. Quellen.
Fleur,
Proof that liches are bad.
and Trix.
It's getting hot in here.
I don't have any clothes to take off.
I'm a skull.
And until next time, everybody, remember to keep on blending. Bye.
Bye bye.